What's up guys, Ryan here from Mudgunner, and today we are talking Underfolder AKs. So I do like collecting AKs. I am not as much of an AK guy as some, like you guys are going to be way more knowledgeable than me, but I do like collecting them. So I'm going to show you a couple that I've acquired over the years, and yeah, I think these are pretty cool. So the first one we have right here is the first Chinese AK ever imported into the country, and that is a Cleo. So yeah, I mean, it's very similar to other Chinese AKs. I'm not sure the exact internal differences of like a Cleo versus a Norinco versus a Polytech. But from what I know, Cleo was the first imported AK, Chinese AK specifically. I think the earliest ones were brought in like 1983. And yeah, mine is pretty clean. I have not shot it yet. It came to me kind of just as is. I do have some Chinese mags. They were just all sealed. So I do have a few like sealed Chinese mags that I haven't opened yet. So this is not a Chinese mag. But yeah. Very cool AK. It's green bakelite, which the camera may not show it. It looks very dark, but under the right lighting, it is like a very dark green. And I think that's pretty cool. And as far as I know, the Cleo is the only one that does green bakelite. I haven't really seen it in anything else, but I could be wrong on that. And this is an underfolder, so you can fold the stock right here. And yeah, kind of gentle with it because it's a rare gun, but yeah, very cool AK. I plan on shooting it for you guys this winter or once it cools down a little bit because it's very hot here in Arizona. But yeah, I do want to do some AK range days, and I think it'd be fun. I have this goal where I want to collect AKs from around the world. There are a few countries that I'm missing right now, but for the most part, I've acquired a lot of the harder ones to get. So I still need, trying to think off the top of my head, I need a Polish one, but I'm working on that right now. I need a Hungarian one. I have no leads on that as of right now. I know they're online, but I'm just waiting for one to come to our store. The main ones off the top of my head are Polish and Hungarian. I have a lot of the other countries, so but yeah, the Chinese ones are cool, and yeah, this is a very beautiful gun. So yeah, Chinese AKs are pretty cool. I know they're very rare. I actually looked up some info on this one, and what's crazy was when these were first imported into the country, the fixed stock Cleos were $399 and the underfolders were $459, so about 460 bucks for an underfolder, and obviously now they've like skyrocketed, but that was in the 80s, so it makes sense. Yeah, there's a lot of things you could have bought back then and they would be worth a lot more right now. But yeah, this is the Cleo that I have. And then keeping it with Chinese AKs, we do have a Norinco 56S underfolder. Oops. So this is a 56S-1. I don't know all the differences between them. And then this is actually a Chinese drum mag, which is pretty cool. And yeah, I haven't shot this one either. I haven't shot any of these AKs that are on the couch. When I shoot my AKs, I have a couple main ones that I shoot. I like Arsenal a lot, and I have a couple decked out Arsenals. I do have a Sega that's a shooter as well. Those are the main AKs I shoot. I did a video like years ago, and I shot an Egyptian Mahdi on that one, and then some of my other ones. So I do have an Egyptian Mahdi too. It's a very plain AK, but it's fun to shoot. Those were considered cheap for a while. They were like $500 to $700. I think now they're pretty expensive. So I bought a lot of my AKs before they really skyrocketed in price. Same thing with all three of these. I bought them before they were like thousands and thousands of dollars. So if they're worth a lot of, if they're like insanely high now, just know I didn't pay that price for them. I bought them a while ago. But yeah, this is a Norinco stamped gun. So on the receiver, it just says made in China by Norinco. And then the 56S is part of like the serial number info up here. So it's got the 66 in the triangle. And yeah, also just a nice Chinese underfolder. Again, I think they're built like damn near identical. I don't know if there's any internal differences. I do like that this one's wood though. And yeah, it looks good with the drum mag. So pretty sick. And one AK that I want to get, a Chinese AK, is a Polytech. I am paying on one right now at our store, but it's a fixed stock Polytech. And it'd be kind of cool to have a Polytech underfolder too, but they're very expensive. So I'm not like that into wanting to have all three underfolders like that. I don't mind that the Polytech's a fixed stock because it's a beautiful gun. So I will have that at some point as well. Just I'm always paying on guns. So, but right now I'm happy I got these two knocked out. And then I know there's a lot of AK manufacturers out there, but I think three of the top ones is the Cleo, the Norinco, and the Polytech. One of our customers, he always brings in really cool stuff. He brought in a GSAD, I think is what it is, or GSD. He just wanted a lot of money for it, so we didn't end up coming to an agreement on it. But I know there's a lot of Chinese AK manufacturers out there, but I'll be happy with the three, to be honest. So yeah, but this Norinco is pretty sick looking. The slings that are on these are just what came with the guns. So this one actually is like broken from up here. So I just haven't taken it off. But yeah, these have kind of just been sitting in the safe since I bought them a few years ago. And then the last underfolder I have to show you is kind of an odd one. I'm not too familiar with it. So this is a kit build, but it's a Yugoslavian 64, as far as I know, or M64. This is a milled underfolder, and it's very, I mean, it's dirty, but it's clean, if that makes sense. Like, it looks worn, but it's a clean AK. And so right on this side, again, I'll show you a close-up. It says Zastava, the factory name, which I'm not going to be able to pronounce, and then Yugoslavia on the receiver. But then on this side of the receiver, under the dust cover, which you can't even tell who made the receiver or who did the work, but under the dust cover, it says Rapid Fire and then Troy, Ohio. And yeah, I think they're the ones that would have built this kit. So if you guys have any information on this one for me, any of you AK guys, that would help me out because there's not much info on them. But again, it's a Yugoslavian milled underfolder. It's got the grenade launcher sight, which is pretty cool. And yeah, I've seen like some fixed stock ones. You see plenty of the modern Zastava, like the M70s, but I believe this would be considered the 64, the M64. But yeah, it's pretty cool AK as well. Again, I haven't shot this one either. I need to. Sometimes I just buy guns and they kind of sit there because it's a very basic AK. This is not going to outperform my modern decked out AK, so that's kind of why I'm okay with it sitting. But I'm also okay with shooting it. So I know some of you AK guys might want to see this shot on the channel, so I have no problem doing that. But yeah, any info on this one would help because I'm just not as familiar with this or just AKs in general. Like, I'm not an expert on them. Why is this stuck? There we go. When I fold it, it's kind of like, not crooked, but I have to like move it into the middle to get it to line up. But yeah, cool AK. It's pretty clean. Again, it's milled. It's got 3 settings on here, but it's not a select fire gun. It's just the way they did the receiver. Kind of like how some MP5s have the 3 selectors. But yeah, pretty cool. And then again, the receiver on this side is stamped Rapid Fire, Troy, Ohio, I think. And then it also says RYU Cal 762. What does the RYU stand for? Because yeah, I haven't seen that either. But yeah, another cool AK, and I know it's kind of a quick video, but I just wanted to show these cool guns. I haven't been able to shoot in the last week, so that's why we don't have any shooting content up. I went to the Phoenix Zoo on Sunday. That was fun though. But yeah, I will try to get some shooting content for you guys this weekend. Also, if you guys have watched any of my viewer build videos where I share your guns on the channel, this week's theme is going to be World War I and World War II guns, and I don't have as many submissions as I'm looking to get yet. So go check out my video from Friday where I showed the viewer builds, and then it'll tell you how to get in. But basically, if you have World War I or II guns that are not sporterized, like they're all original, you can send them to my email, sales@atroxco.com, and then just write down what they are, make, model, caliber, maybe the year if you have it, specifically World War I and World War II. It could be, you know, whatever country. But yeah, if you want to get into this week's viewer build video, just send your submission to my email and it should be able to make it in there. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for that video.